Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Oracle the Crows. This is Melody. This video is for this week of February 8th through February 14th. Alright, so it is also for the element of fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So we're not going to put no, yes, we have the new moon in Aquarius that's coming, but I'm going to do a separate video on that, and we're going to tap strictly into them energies. So we're going to start off with the star sign of Aries. If you are a Leo or a Sagittarius, you can go ahead to the timestamps below in the video to go straight to your weekly messages. Alright, so let's go ahead. Aries, what does Aries energy look like this week? What does Aries energy look like this week? For Aries, Spirit. Aries for this week of February 8th through February 14th. Okay, so Aries, we have the cornucopia card. Okay, the cornucopia card tells us that you could have some abundance, but it's in reverse. So I kind of feel like you could be blocking this abundance. So I feel like Aries, Spirit is telling you to get out of your own way, because it's a number 11. I feel like, didn't I just say too about having the new moon in Aquarius, and it is on February 11th. So the cornucopia, I feel like on that day or around that new moon energy in Aquarius, you are going to finally see the light of what is blocking your abundance. Because when I see the cornucopia, I think of that horn of plenty that you put on your Thanksgiving table, where you're surrounded by family and you got so much food, and then you just watch football or do whatever it is that you do. I personally don't do football, but it's blocked. So I feel like this week you're going to be seeing the light of what that block is, and I feel like you are going to master something, because 11 is a master number. So you're definitely going to master something this week. And let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. That was the energy oracle cards. These are the good tarot cards. Good tarot cards for Aries. What's going on for Aries this week with this cornucopia in reverse? Okay, this is really calling me right here. Okay, well, we have the Four of Air. So what is blocking you is the Four of Air, to me, is a very healing energy. It's about going within. It's about meditating. It's about seeking answers. So I feel that's what you're doing. So you're definitely mastering something. You're definitely mastering going within and seeking answers and finding the healing within. And that's why the light is shining. That's where the light is coming from. All right, and look at this, the Chariot come out with it. So the Chariot is that sense of balance. And look at this, a 7 and a 4, an 11, another 11. So you're spiritually awakening this week, Aries, to bringing yourself into a balance, bringing yourself into alignment, seeking answers within yourself, taking a break, just taking a step back and observing something from like a higher level with the Chariot. And I see the sunlight coming through here. So observing something from a higher level that needs balance. So you're definitely going through a spiritual awakening of what is blocking your cornucopia, Aries, and you're going to bring it into balance, and you're going to utilize it, and you're going to charge ahead and turn it around, is what I feel. You're going to turn it around and you'll be very successful. So you have a 7 here. So 7s to me is about through patience, through reviewing things. So that's exactly what you're doing, reviewing what is blocking your abundance through going within and seeking them answers within. So let's go ahead and see where your head's at, Aries. Where is your head at this week? Where is your headspace at? All right, so let's go ahead and pull you a card. And we have healthy self-esteem, a number 3. So to me, 3s are being in alignment with something. Healthy self-esteem. True wisdom is maintaining a balance between pushing and holding back. Balancing detailed perfection with allowing some imperfection. Right? So that's what you're gaining illumination over right there. Your self-esteem and how to bring your abundance into alignment, right? And move forward. I did feel that balance energy with the Chariot card. Whatever I do, it's never good enough. So that's what you're healing. You're saying that whatever I do, it's never good enough. So it's like, why try? And Spirit's telling you, you need to heal that. Because the true wisdom to having that abundance of plenty is the balancing of detailed perfection with allowing some imperfections in your life, Aries. So what a beautiful card to have. I know, it's wow. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards concerning that healthy self-esteem in Aries in their headspace for this week. I don't know. I'm sorry I keep flicking the lights off and on, but I'm trying to figure out if you guys can see it better with or without the light. You'll have to let me know. I apologize for that. So the 4 of water, right? So that balancing coming out again, that balancing of perfection and imperfection with your emotions and maybe how you perceive things. Because if you look, here you are upside down, and then here you are like as a mermaid in the 4 of water. So there's definitely 2 4s there. That'll help to shift you in a different direction. It'll help open up that opportunity to have that universal abundance. So what I feel like what you're observing is this emotional discomfort that needs to be healed and how to balance it out. That will help unblock that feeling of not being good enough. With the 4 of Cups there, I don't feel good enough. I don't feel worthy. And I want to charge ahead, but I just don't know if I can, because no matter what I do, it doesn't seem to work out for me. It never seems good enough for me. So you're bringing that energy of that darkness and light into balance. So let's go ahead and pull another card. Yeah, the King of Water, right? Balancing out them emotions, becoming emotionally stable, balancing out your masculine and feminine energy, knowing when to move and knowing when not to move, and understanding both sides of you. That's what I feel the main message is understanding both sides of you, the perfect side of you and the not so perfect side of you, the white side, the black side, and balancing that out, which will be your mental and emotional body, brings you into balance within yourself. You'll become I feel like you're very intuitive with you seeing that light there. There's where that spiritual awakening will happen for you. All right, so let's go ahead and pull, where are you at in the heart space this week, Aries? Where are you at in the heart? Where are you at in the heart space? I'm sorry. My cat's she's something. Where are you at in the heart space this week? Tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So you're tolerating everybody's point of view, instead of not feeling good enough if they don't agree with yours. It's okay to disagree, is what I feel Spirit is telling you is kind of happening in your heart. You're tolerating other people's points, other people's whatever they are trying to express with you. You're not letting it make you uncomfortable. You're bringing yourself into balance, like opening yourself to empathy. All right, so tolerance with Aries heart space. We have the 8 of Wands, energy surge and communication. So again, being tolerant to both sides when it comes to communication. And that energy surge is like, it's like, I feel like you're empath is what I feel, Aries. And I feel like you're figuring that out. And I feel like you are learning to balance your darkness and your light, which is bringing you into, like I said, this emotional mastery of, just seeing other people's points of view with love. It's like it's like you're learning to read between the lines kind of energy is what I'm feeling with your heart space. You're learning to read between the lines, like read more with your heart, right? And then we have the 9 of Swords. So here you got the 8 and the 9 coming out. That's moving forward out of that self-sabotage, the stories that you tell yourself. And yeah, again, being tolerating to other people's points of view and not taking it personally is what I feel. Not taking it personally. That's exactly what I was trying to spit out, right? Look at that, the 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords tells me, again, not taking it personally, not taking what other people has to say personally, and not letting it cut you. With the Queen, the 3 of Swords, I see this stem, and it reminds me of blood dripping out of that rose. So don't let what other people's points of view cut you. Don't let it cause you pain. And that's what I feel you're doing. You're tolerating other people's points of view, and whatever they have to say is like you're purifying in that 8 of Wands energy. And you're learning not to take things personally through, like, I feel like you're putting up a boundary through coming into balance with your masculine and feminine energy, your dark, your light, your yin, your yang. You are learning within your heart space, because of that balancing of how not to let everything that everybody says, you're learning how to not take it personally, not letting things sabotage you, not letting the pain penetrate your heart. That is so beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what is Cupid shooting into your heart for Valentine's Day. What is Cupid shooting into your heart, Aries? Cupid shooting into Aries' heart. Okay, so, oh, look at that, and here comes Cupid. So he's showing up right off the bat. He's showing up, saying, here I am, Aries. I'm shooting that arrow into your heart. I'm igniting that flame. Right? Rendezvous. So you could be going on a date, having a rendezvous with somebody. We have the card of autumn. So we are in winter time where I'm at now. So you could be in autumn where you're at, or, in the autumn time, maybe you guys went out and something happened, and right? So we have secure and love nest. So I feel like you're feeling secure within your love nest, and I felt all cozy and warm, and you want to go on this rendezvous, and Cupid is shooting that arrow of love. Look at the light coming through again. See, we were seeing it back here on that cornucopia card right here, that light coming through. So here it is. Cupid is shooting that light into you, and it's making you see something. It's awakening you to something. Perhaps some sort of communication between you and another person with these cards. Yeah, look at this. Look what the cat dragged in. Return and apologize. So again, I feel like Cupid is definitely shooting an arrow of enlightenment into your heart. So I feel like there could have been something that happened in the fall time where you were dating somebody and you were starting to feel secure within your heart space, and then boom, something happened and it fell apart, because I see autumn as the leaves falling, so it kind of fell apart. And I feel now Cupid is taking that arrow and shooting that arrow back into your heart and making you think about this and how you felt when you had that rendezvous, perhaps in the autumn time, in a cozy little, like a little love nest, and it was like you celebrated Valentine's Day with them. And I feel like that's why Cupid is shooting that light into you, making you think about that. And then I feel like, look what the cat dragged in. I feel like, it's going to make you want to either return to somebody and offer an apology, or this is them returning to you and apologizing, because Cupid could be shooting that arrow in both of you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and see where you're at on your spiritual path this week. Aries, where are you at on your spiritual path this week? Aries in their spiritual path. Spirit of the fog, unclear, confusion, and shadiness. So I feel like spiritually you're a little confused about some things, and we have Spirit of the moon coming out, cycles, visions, and dreams. So I feel like that's that new moon in Aquarius we got coming out. I feel like spiritually you're a little confused about some things, and I feel like when that moon comes, it's going to awaken you. It's going to show you what needs to complete. I feel like you could either have a vision, or you could even see it in your dreams. Look at the spirit of the wind, activity, movement, and disruption. So I feel like spiritually, you were feeling the disruption of this cycle completing. You were feeling that there is some sort of activity happening on a spiritual level, and you're very confused about it. There's an unclear energy about it. And again, with Cupid shooting that arrow of light, and the arrow of light, or that light shining on the cornucopia card, I feel like Spirit's going to show you something. You're going to awaken to something. You're going to be illuminated to something. And I feel like pay attention to your dreams this week, Aries. I feel like you could be having a lot of release dreams. What I mean by that is, when we can't express sometimes in our reality, sometimes we've got to release it no matter how difficult it is, and sometimes we release it subconsciously. All right, so that's what I see spiritually. I feel like you are that spirit of the wind, definitely spiritually awakening with all the 11s coming through, of what needs to complete, what needs to disrupt, what was causing the confusion. And you know what I feel it was the shadiness. And that's why you got, look what the cat dragged in. Somebody either wants to come and return and apologize to you, or you're going to get an awakening on you needing to return and apologize. It could work both ways. It's a general reading. So Spirit of the fog, right? Spirit of the fog, wisdom, wake up call, time to move in a new direction. Right here with the spirit of the wind, spirit of the fog. So you're getting that wake up call right there with the spirit of the wind. You're getting that wake up call. You're getting that spiritual wake up, right? A spiritual illumination, a wake up call. Spirit of the moon, right? What to be like, grab the bull by the horns is what I feel. Grab the bull by the horns and do what you gotta do. Return and apologize. And then spirit of the wind, it'll be very nourishment to your soul if you let go of that shady energy or any confusion that you may be feeling, because I feel like you're going to really feel it with that wisdom wake up call. I feel like spirits are really going to shake you up a little bit and show you what you need to complete, because I often see the spirit of the wind as a tower moment, the divine coming in and clearing a way for you. What are they clearing? The unclear, the confusion, the shadiness, to complete some sort of a cycle. So I feel like you need to listen to your intuition this week, Aries. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the romance angels want to tell you. What do the romance angels want to tell Aries this week? What do the romance angels want to tell Aries? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Let the passion within you flow. Allow your heart and soul. Listen to the song within your heart. Listen to them emotions this week. I feel like, again, pay attention to your dreams, because I feel like you could be dreaming about somebody as well. So let's, oh wait a minute, I wasn't done with them cards. Alright, spirits, I guess you are. Guess it's the only one you needed. I was going to pull 3. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull. This is a spirit message card for you, Aries. Receive. Receive. You are a kind and loving soul, Aries, who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is a natural law and order of the universe. So I feel like they're telling you to open your arms to receive. Look at this gift. You need to open up your heart, open up your soul, and allow yourself to receive this gift. It's the order of how things work. It's going to be very nourishing to your soul. So that's why you are having this spiritual awakening, I feel, on February 11th or around that time, of what needs to end in your life, what needs to disrupt. So let's go ahead and keep going. Alright, so let's pull a couple more romance angel cards. Alright, so for Aries. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So they're telling you, open your heart. We are offering you a gift of true love, a gift of a romance of a lifetime, but you need to open your heart. All right, Aries? Yeah, open your heart to be able to express how you feel. If you're the one that has to return and apologize, go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Go ahead, return, apologize. Or if somebody comes in and wants to offer you a gift of apology, go ahead and accept it and express yourself as well. So I do see you Valentine's Day. I feel like you're going to get some sort of a gift, and I feel like Spirit's telling you to awaken yourself, awaken your heart, awaken your soul. And this is the offer of a lifetime. So I feel that is simply beautiful. So maybe Spirit didn't want the rest of the messages to come out until I pulled that card. Alright, so for some of you, that's very important to opening up your heart to receiving this gift. of true love, of a romance of a lifetime. Alright, so it's like you're getting a second chance. So now we're going to pull a spirit animal who is with Aries this week. A spirit animal that is with Aries. Snake spirit. Time to heal, right? The snake spirit is coming out, and here he is. This is the snake spirit, and he is moonstone is what he is. So you got the snake spirit coming out. Let's see why he's coming out and what he wants to tell you. Oh, look at this, 55. What was your numbers? Let's go back here. Spirit of the fog, right here. Wisdom wake up call. Time to move in a new direction. 55. So you're definitely seeing fives this week. So the snake spirit coming through for Aries. All of us need healing at times. When snake spirit appears, it is time to repair, renew, and replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Self-care and maintenance work are needed so that your vitality can arise. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. Be gentle with yourself and others now. Shed the past and step into a new way of being, for vitality is rising in you. This might be a good time to honor the work you have done to heal, grow, and repair any damage within you, within those you care about, and within your community. Celebrate together how far all of you have come in your healing journey and in all you have created. Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well-being, and open the door for healing to occur. So, as a protection, he's saying no matter how much you may have lost or how you have been disappointed, you're called by the snake spirit to shed that past and practice radical self-acceptance now. Only by forgiving yourself you can move on, regardless of whether anyone else is ready for healing. When your tender new skin first becomes exposed, you may feel uncomfortable, but love yourself and remain vulnerable anyways. You have been weak, but now you're becoming strong and developing wisdom, and you will do better in the future. Snake spirit reminds you that their hearts can be so easily wounded. Apologies and amends go a long way. Self-forgiveness for your role in what happened can help you heal. Remember, it is the one who has been wounded who often has the greatest power to help heal others. What a beautiful message. So the fact that you got all these fives coming through and you started off with 1111, Spirit's really waking you up to some things that need to be healed. Waking you up to perhaps that shadiness. Like I said, maybe you were the shady one, Aries, and now it's time to shed that energy because it was making you confused. When it comes to expressing yourself, maybe you were afraid to express how you feel, so you just moved on. You pushed them away before they pushed you away, so you didn't have to communicate. That's what I'm feeling. So here we go with all them fives. Wow, 555 and then 55 with the snake spirit. So what crystal spirit is wants to ride with Aries this week? What crystal spirit wants to ride with Aries this week? Lemurian quartz. So there's that awakening, and then it's a number 31, which is a 4. So this awakening is causing you to come into alignment within yourself, that balancing energy. So if you look, there is a key sticking out of that Lemurian. So find yourself a key Lemurian quartz that will help you with this awakening. So let's go ahead and see what the Lemurian quartz is coming out for you for Aries. Vision, big picture thinking, unlocking the secrets of infinite possibility, right? Unlocking what needs to be healed. So, the message of the Lemurian quartz birth spirit is that now is a time to free yourself to dream big. What do you see for yourself? How do you picture yourself in the future? What kind of person have you evolved into as you strive to fully embrace and enjoy life? On this healing journey, you are called to keep your eye on the bigger picture of your experience so that you recognize your struggles as leading you to epiphanies, allies, and inner wisdom born of lived experience. The Lemurian quartz spirit reminds you that the capacity to unlock the wisdom of the stars is within you, Aries. Just open your connection to the conscious universe and allow your imagination to soar. Very soon, a powerful vision of what is ahead for you will become clear. Right? What was unclear. So you're going to have a vision. Again, that clairvoyance energy coming through here. Right here. Spirit of the moon, visions. So you're going to have a vision. You can have a premonition dream. You can have a vision in your waking. So that Lemurian quartz will help bring it through and give you that understanding of the whole situation. Lemurian quartz carries a softer, sweeter energy than many other types of quartz. Meditating with the stone assists in connecting us to the upper realms, where we can easily access higher knowledge from angels, guides, and the higher self. This connection also brings in feelings of love, compassion, and belonging, helping us understand that we are never alone. All right, Aries, so those are your weekly messages. Thank you for watching, and blessed be. Hi, Leos. These are your messages for this week of February 8th through February 14th. So the new moon is on the 11th. We're going to do a separate reading for that new moon in Aquarius energy. So let's go ahead and get started, Leo. This is the energy oracle cards, and see what's the energy Leo is coming into this week with and carrying for the rest of the week. What is the energy look like? Okay. So we have a broken heart. All right. So that is, it's a number 9 on there. So that number 9 tells me that you truly, on a soul level, feel a bit broken. Like you totally do feel that break in your heart. It's not something that's fabricated. So you're coming into this week with a little bit of a broken heart energy. I feel like you're going within and you're trying to mend it. You're trying to figure out how to put them pieces back together. So let's go ahead and pull. This is the good tarot cards. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and get some advice about this. I just dumped them all on the floor. So let's go ahead and get some advice. For Leo. Alright, Leo. Okay, so we have the 8 of Earth coming through. So I feel like you had to learn some sort of a lesson. That's why you are going within yourself. You're trying to figure out how to put them pieces back together. What do I have to do? What do I have to work at? Let's pull another card Yeah, and look at this now. Well, this card originally did show up in reverse, but I've turned it back around. So I feel like this broken energy is causing you, it's like you don't feel like you have the strength to keep working at it. You don't feel like you have the power within you. And I feel like Spirit is telling you with the Temperance coming through, oh, you do, Leo. You do. All you have to do is just keep working at it. You know, you're a work in progress. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, is what I feel they're telling you. Yeah, the Queen of Fire. So the Queen of Fire tells me that this could have been the person who broke your heart. For one, I feel like this person, whoever it is carrying a bit of a feminine energy, or even you, Leo, are carrying a bit of a feminine energy, and you're really hurt. You're really broken that somebody kind of turned their back on you. I want to say that maybe they could have stolen an idea from you, Leo, something that maybe you were trying to create. And you feel a little brokenhearted about the situation, and kind of feel a little stuck. What should I do next? Now, you know, my idea is gone, and I don't know what to do. And Spirit's like, well, listen, Leo. First thing you need to do is balance yourself out. Balance your emotional body and your spiritual body. Okay. Balance out your emotions, and you'll be able to tap into that intuition and create whatever. Like, you'll be able to pick up the pieces and put it all back together. So that's what I feel your overall energy is. A little brokenhearted because I feel like somebody stole your idea. Somebody took your idea and kind of just, you know, is going off and trying to create their own. And Spirit is telling you to be patient. Be patient, because they're going to get their karma. I promise they will. For some of you, you know, that Temperance card being in reverse with the energy of patience, I feel like you may be a little... I just feel like you're so hurt that it's like you're short with everything and everybody. That's what I feel. I kind of feel like you just want to be left alone for a bit. So we have a 9 and an 8, so that's like a step backwards. I feel like there could have been a lesson involved in it, because the Temperance is a 14, which is a 5. So there could have been a lesson involved in it. So let's go ahead and see where your headspace is at, Leo. I feel rejected by my family and friends. Yes, exactly. You feel rejected. So your head is trying to heal this sadness, your broken-hearted energy, Leo. I now have the wealth of family and friends who make me feel like I belong. No, you don't. So you're coming into this week with a broken heart because you feel so rejected. You feel so rejected by people, your family, your friends. You feel so broken hearted. That's why I was saying, like, somebody turned their back on you. And now you feel like you're just walking your path all by yourself, you know. It's like you feel like nobody cares. Yeah, you just don't have the strength. I feel a bit of a depression energy. So that is healing sadness number 1. So we have 17, 18, 22, 23. Again, that 5 energy coming through. So let's go ahead and pull some more tarot cards with that headspace energy for Leo. Yeah, right here. There's that rejection energy. I feel so left behind. I feel so rejected. You know, it's hurting so bad that, you know, I just feel like I'm sinking. I'm depressed. You know, I just don't have it within me to move forward. I don't have it within me. It's like somebody stole my spark, because the Queen of Fire originally did show up in reverse. I really don't like reading reverses for general, But I feel like Spirit was like, okay, turn it upright, because I feel like you will find that fire again, that them emotions washed out. So let's go ahead and pull another tarot card for your headspace. Yeah, the Nine of Earth. You will, it's like you don't even have the confidence. You just don't even have the confidence. You are so brokenhearted. And again, back to that, somebody stealing your idea. I do feel like somebody, a family or a friend, stole an idea that you had when it comes to starting your own business. And I feel like because they stole it, it hurt you so deeply. You feel so rejected, because now, you know, it's just really uncomfortable. That's what I feel. It's so uncomfortable. So let's pull another card. Stole your confidence away. It stole your courage away. Yeah, Messenger of Air. So now we have the Messenger of Air coming through. So this could be the person who stole your idea coming through, Leo, telling you that, I feel like they're telling you to listen to your intuition. And that's why they were okay with me turning this card upright. Because I feel like they're telling you to listen to your intuition, because that intuition is going to ignite another spark, another idea within you. I feel like, Leah, they're telling you that, you know, sometimes when things crash and burn like that, sometimes that's because there's something better in alignment for you. And I kind of feel like that's what they're telling you. There's something better in alignment for you. You know, you're going to have a better, I feel like you're going to find some soul families. I feel like you could be connecting to them maybe telepathically. Leo, you just know. I feel like with that Messenger of Air, you just know. So I do feel Spirit is telling you, you know, to go ahead and heal the sadness, because they got something better aligned for you, is what I feel, Leo. So let's go ahead and see where your heart space is this week. Leo's heart space. Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path of love. So it's like, even though you feel rejected, you feel like somebody stabbed you in the back by stealing your idea, it's like your heart still respects them. Your heart still respects them. And because in that right there, is keeping the fire alive within your heart space. It's like that's what's keeping that fire burning, is respecting them. Even though you feel crushed, it's like they took your confidence, they took everything. All right, so respect. Yeah, look at this, the Queen of Wands coming through for the second time, but in reverse, right? So it's like it's like they stole your flame. They stole your flame. Whatever it was that you were creating, that idea, somebody definitely stole it. So when they took it, they took your confidence with you. With them. Whenever they took that idea, they took that confidence with you. So with the Queen of Wands telling you to just respect the situation. Just respect the fact of who they are. Listen to your intuition always. Listen to that inner guidance within you, because what you're going to do is you are going to attract back to you, with keeping that flame of respect open for this person. You are going to attract something better to you, right? Yeah, healing the old wounds. So that's an old wound. Somebody's stealing your confidence, taking your courage, right? That's an old wound. Yep, and look at this. Seven of Cups, fantasy world. It's kept you stuck in this fantasy world. It's kept you stuck in this illusion of you know, I feel rejected. I feel like that old wound of rejection from somebody stealing your idea is still lingering. And I feel like if you respect that person's value and opinion about whatever idea that you were trying to put out there, if you respect the other person's whatever they have to say about it, even if you don't feel it's right, as long as you just feel like, all right, we agree to disagree. That is you stepping out of that fantasy world and taking that idea and moving on with it to create it. But I feel like these old wounds, this dark energy, is keeping you stuck in this fantasy world, this illusion within your headspace, because you feel rejected, and because of that rejection you think you're going to fail at everything. And I feel like, Leo, you're not. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's Cupid shooting into your heart space. What is Cupid shooting into your heart space? What's this arrow look like that Cupid is shooting towards you this week for Leo? So they're telling you to take the gamble. There's something that either you think is a gamble, or they're telling you to take the gamble. Something is being brought to your attention this week, Leo. So, and it has something to do with your heart space. A rendezvous, like you want to have this rendezvous. So there could be some sort of a rendezvous on the horizon, and you got autumn. So let's, I think, one more. So I feel like your heart is being put in the spotlight this week. And they're telling you, are you going to take the risk and take this opportunity that's being presented to you this week? Or are you going to stay in that fantasy world? Are you going to think it's too risky? So yeah, long term. So we got the long term energy. So I feel like, you know, this rendezvous could turn into long term and then higher purpose. There's a higher purpose to this relationship. So I feel like that's why Spirit is telling you, yes, it will be worth that gamble. Yes, that fire within your heart space, as long as you respect somebody else's input. And you know, not everybody's views are going to be the same. As long as you respect that, you will be able to continue forward with that flame in your heart, because respect is part of what gives that flame the fuel, is what I feel. So I feel like you need to heal that sadness of feeling rejected, of feeling like you don't have the confidence, or you don't have the courage, or the fact that maybe somebody stole your idea when it comes to wanting to create your own business. I'm feeling that on all levels, so that I feel is a specific message for a specific Leo, may not be for all of you. So that's what I see for you this week. So let's go ahead and pull. Where are you at on your spiritual path, Leo? Where are you at on your spiritual path this week? Where are you at on your spiritual path, Leo? Okay, so Spirit of the Dog, friendship, companion, and undying loyalty. And if you look on the back of that card, look at the moon. Look at the moon shining through. So friendship, companion, and undying loyalty. So I see that undying loyalty as that rejection, feeling rejected. You have this undying loyalty on a spiritual level that when you make a friend, you're a friend for life. But your undying loyalty got you burnt, got you rejected, and it really hurt you. It really, and it's still lingering there. It's still lingering in your heart space. Yeah, Spirit of envy. You got resentment, discontent, resentful, and miserable. Right? So you got some resentment that you're hanging on to, and you're masking it. You are masking it. And it's being brought to your attention this week, right? And then we have the Spirit of the Jester, thief, trickster, and hustler. So you could be feeling hustled. You could be feeling like somebody's a trickster. You could be feeling like a thief. They could feel like they're a thief. So yeah, I do feel, again, I'm feeling that strong energy coming through again of somebody who was a good friend to you, Leo, who stole your idea when it comes to starting your own business. Okay? And I feel you're, like I said, that heart's not just broken, it's broken on a soul level. And you're very resentful. You're very emotionally uncomfortable because you feel so rejected. You feel like you got tricked. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some signs, some spirit to clarify this spiritual energy. So spirit of the dog for Leo. Oh, well, we got two. So yeah, things were a mystery. Things were a mystery. And then we have the apron here with communication. Time to step into service. Time to put on that apron. Time to stir up something new. It's time with the spirit of the dog to face that shadow, that dark energy of being hurt. All right, what you're masking is what I feel. Whatever it is you're masking on a spiritual level, that resentment, that anger towards that person, it's keeping you in the dark. And I feel, Leo, here's your spirit team right here holding that lamp for you. Here you go, Leo. I'm showing you the way out. I'm going to send my drone in to find you. I know you're in a hole with this. I know that your heart is broken because you had this undying loyalty to this person, and it's kept you in the dark for so long. You've been masking it for so long, and I feel like Spirit is telling you now is time to change that apron. It's time to cook up something new in your life. All right, it's a spirit of envy for Leo. Yeah, look at that. Spiritually awakening. So you got the 1111 coming out. So you're spiritually awakening to that resentment. Yeah, so you can be seeing 1111. And it's unlocking something. It's unlocking your heart, perhaps. And you're definitely gaining illumination, right? It's unlocking that heart is what I feel. Because you're so heartbroken. So I feel like this week you're getting something that is going to be key to healing that broken heart. It's going to be key to healing it and unlocking and awakening to letting that go. All right. And then Spirit of the Jester. So I feel like you listen to repeated songs. Leo, I feel like there's still certain songs that kind of hurt your heart. The lyrics in them hit your heart pretty close right here with the broken heart. And I feel like you're feeling like you got tricked. There's where that sadness comes in. There's where that resentment comes in. When you listen to certain songs, perhaps you and this person, Leo, used to listen to certain music together. And now, they stole your idea, or they broke your confidence down, they broke your self-esteem down, made you feel sad, made you feel rejected. So certain songs are still making you to feel this pain, still assisting you to feel resentful, feel angry, feel miserable on an emotional level, feel that rejection. It's like you keep reliving that rejection. So Spirit is telling you you have a chance to shift that. You have a chance to let that go. It's time, is what Spirit's telling you. It is time. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some messages from the Romance Angels and see what they want to tell you this week, Leo. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So you're calling in your soulmate, Leo, right? It's like you're asking, how do I get over this? Keep an open mind. They're answering you, Leo. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. So the one you're calling in may not be the one that's meant for you. So they want you to open up your mind to a different perspective. Look, see, again, unrequited love. There's not attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, right? So that's why they're telling you to open up your mind. Your soulmate's going to be different than this unrequited love that you're very used to. So keep an open mind when you're calling somebody in, because you may call somebody in from this broken energy. You need to be aware of that. And that's what's you're gonna call in, is this unrequited love, because you're calling it in from this broken energy. So they want you to heal that hurt, let go of that pain, let go of that fear of rejection, and keep an open mind, because the one you're going to call in may not be like this unrequited love. They're not going to break your heart again, Leo. So let's go ahead and pull a message from Spirit for you. I feel like you got two. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your cards. So we have the card of cleanse. Hold it up there. Okay. Cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean your house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention, Leo. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleaning, right? So they want you to cleanse on all levels, right? Cleanse yourself on all levels. That'll help to get rid of this energy. And then study. So Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether it's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So that's why they're telling you to keep it open, right? This is an opportunity to learn something new. Blue butterflies. It has a lot to do with communication, that confidence to express yourself. All right. So next we're going to pull an animal spirit card for Leo. An animal spirit that is with Leo this week. An animal spirit that is with Leo this week. And we have the horse spirit coming through, telling you, Leo, freedom is yours, right? A number 33, so there's that mastering something. And then 59, starfish, open to infinite possibility. So a number 59, so there's another 5 coming through. But 59 adds up to a 14. A 1 and a 4 is a 5. You have a 5 and you have 33, which adds up to a 6. That's 11. That's that spiritual awakening that Spirit told you your soul is going through. Your soul is helping you to break free. Break free of that heartbreak, that fear of rejection. Alright, so let's go ahead and see, first of all, the horse spirit. What is it that you're mastering with this horse spirit coming through? What is this horse helping you to master? Freedom is yours. When the horse spirit appears, Leo, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is a time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey. One of freedom of choice. The horse spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better a better situation, a better state of being, for there is no one but you to reign in your will to make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals and are known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse Spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side wherever you choose to go, Leo, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and the Horse Spirit wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have a great spirit within, visible yet holding you up and always walking by your side. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. So again, you're feeling stuck. So, you're feeling stuck because of this pain of feeling rejected. So your spirit's been broken by this challenge. And your current choice may not seem to be the best, but you are not seeing you're not seeing the clearing ahead where you can break free and run. Whatever your choices are right now, they can lead you to exhilarating freedom. That is why Spirit had me to put this card, even though it showed up in an upright or upside down position, to put it upright. They're giving you the freedom, that freedom with that Horse Spirit, okay, to master that, to master this lesson. So let's move on to the Starfish Spirit, which is number 59. Alright, so the Starfish Spirit is coming to you to tell you, stretch out on the beach. The starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, to the power of potential. As you look out toward the horizon, do you open up to the infinite possibility? Spirit is a source of opportunities beyond your wildest imaginations and ensures endless possibilities are available. At this time, Starfish Spirit urges you, Leo, to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception in the comfort zone. Dream of bigger things. Imagine that even greater hope and faith for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. That is why I see that heart not going out. As long as you respect the situation, it will help you to break free, but you can heal it and still respect the situation. So the starfish says, when cynicism says no, Starfish Spirit says yes 1,000 times over. Are you willing to entertain new possibilities? Are you limiting your goals in order to be realistic and cutting yourself off from the power of dreaming big? Let go of rigid beliefs about what is possible for you, and let the Starfish Spirit inspire you to open your heart and your eyes to what Spirit has available for you. Now is the time to stretch beyond the familiar and unfurl yourself, for you are meant to be more. You are meant for more than you are imagining for yourself. Spirit wants the best for you and will support you in achieving whatever intention you hold dear, right? So again, that spark, whoever stole that idea, you got something better waiting for you, Leo. So it's okay, let them have it, because you're gonna outshine them. Your idea is divinely guided, just like maybe they were divinely guided to steal it. So let go of that rejection, let go of that hurt, master that freedom. There is where you will be able to open yourself up, open that heart up to a new creation, one that is more in alignment for you. So final card is the Crystal Spirit. So let's go ahead and pull the Crystal Spirit for Leo this week. Okay, obsidian. So obsidian is a grounding stone. Obsidian also works with, I think, past life. I'm not sure, but the number 39. So a 39 adds up to a 12. A 1 and a 2 adds up to a 3. Threes are about being in alignment. So let's go ahead and pull this crystal spirit. Why is he coming out and hopping in your pocket this week for Leo? Observing the self, self-reflection, know thyself. When you look in the mirror, who looks back at you? How do you view yourself, Leo? Do you look into your own eyes and see someone willing to acknowledge the past and learn from it? Do you see someone willing to step up into a new identity, one more suited to the life you want for yourself? All of us are ever changing in the mix of the past, the present, and the hopes for the future. The challenge is to trust that the you that you are becoming will be loved, cherished, and supported, even if you are still exploring your potential, still unfamiliar with the new territory you have entered. As you pondered, you will what you wish to change. Love the one you're with. You love yourself in all complexity, knowing that whatever strengths you need are present. The obsidian spirit is here to amplify them through the power of self-awareness. Just as observing a particle or a wave, the observer can change its form. So too, in observing yourself, you can begin the process of personal transformation. You're going to love that you're becoming. All right, so there is that 11:11, that awakening. Obsidian is a glass-like volcanic rock that forms when lava cools rapidly without crystallization. There are many types, but most well known is black obsidian. This protective and grounding stone assists us in cleansing the energy field, as well as identifying and clearing old negative emotions or thought patterns. Perfect, because what's going on, look at this. What did you start off with? That broken heart energy, right? So grab yourself a piece of obsidian. I don't really think obsidian is that expensive, but grab yourself a piece. It'll help to keep you grounded, because you do have a higher purpose, and so does somebody else that you're meant to be with. You got a special kind of a soulmate. All right. So if you're waiting for them to come in, you got to do the work. You can't expect them to do the work for you. You have to do the work yourself. So, all right, Leo. So there you go. Those are your messages for this week of February 8th through February 14th. Thank you for watching, and blessed be. Alright, Sagittarius, so here is your weekly energy check-in for this week of February 8th through February 14th for you, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and get started. We have the new moon that is coming in the star sign of Aquarius, but I'm going to do a separate reading all about that, all about the moon's energy. So let's just go ahead and see what's going on for you this week. What is the energy that Sagittarius is flowing into the week with, and what's their energy look like all week? Like what's their flow look like? Okay. All right, so storm warning. So this is a number 10. I don't know how you guys can see that. I can't see the screen. All right, so there we go. All right, so storm warning. So I feel like this, it's like, whew, the storm is over is what I feel. That's exactly what I feel like. You're wiping the sweat from your eyebrows, like, whew, you know, thank God it's over. I feel like you're completing a cycle. The storm is now behind you is what I feel. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards about this storm warning. So I feel like Spirit is telling you it's time to look to the beautiful blue clouds, or the blue sky and the clouds. And I feel like they're telling you, Sagittarius, to be grateful. Be grateful that you overcame this storm. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to do a quick little good shuffle here. All right, for Sagittarius. So we have, yeah, 8 of water, right? The storm is past. You know you needed to walk away from something, and now you're taking this little bit of a treasure chest of things that you love with you, things that you value, and I feel like there's a ship coming towards you. Yeah, there's definitely a ship, a new ship or a new adventure coming towards you now, because you've already went through the storm. You've already went through the storm, and now you have learned from it. You have evolved from it. You're walking away from whatever that storm was, whatever needed to be cleared, whatever needed to be let go of. This week, Sagittarius, looked at the 6 of water. So I feel like it had a lot to do with maybe some childhood memories that you were struggling with. I feel like with that 6 of water there, to me, I feel like it had specifically something to do with a mother figure. She's holding her belly. I feel like, you know, I feel like your mom was sad from the jump that maybe she had gotten pregnant for you. I felt that's the energy that I'm feeling. Like, I feel she feels very sad, and these emotions are very, I don't know, like it's very, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's, I feel like she was unable. I feel like she turned her back on you, and she went for a better idea, is what I feel, as a child. Like, she shoved you away, and it really hurt you. It really hurt you. It was a storm that was brewing within you, and I feel like you found that treasure of emotions within you, and you had the power to walk away from that past energy, that past feeling that you were struggling with. Yeah, look at that, the 10 of earth. So I feel like it had a lot to do, again, with that family energy. The 10 of earth I'll often see as the family. Look, there's a female depicted on there, so that is also another sign that it could have been a mother figure. And if you look on this card, there's another chest on there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I'm trying to turn on the light because it blinds me. But do you see that chest right there? You see it? It's partially closed. Look at this chest on here. It's partially open. Like, it's open. So I feel like you had to find that treasure within yourself. I feel like, you know, your mom never really made you feel treasured, never made you feel worthy, is what I feel, as a child, because I kind of feel like she didn't really want you. And this was a storm that was within you. It was a shadow that kept popping up when it come to family, when it come to commitment. And I feel like that fear of commitment stems deep down into your childhood. Like, you never really valued it. You never valued marriage. You never valued a commitment. And it's like that storm always ended up, you know, coming in and destroying it, whatever relationship that you had. And that's because of, again, the childhood memories from the way you were brought into the world, and how you were treated. So I'm also looking at this card, and I'm looking at this wolf on here, Sagittarius. So I feel like you've always been that lone wolf. You've always been alone. You've always had to take care of yourself. You know, you've always felt like you had to be responsible for yourself. And that kind of like took away the fact of being a child, being that carefree energy, because you had to, it's like you had to grow up fast, is what I feel. So let's go ahead and pull what is going on, Sagittarius, in your heart space. So I feel like you're turning your back on that emotion that you've been carrying with you. You're letting the storm You're putting that storm of emotions behind you that you've been carrying with you, and you're moving forward, and you're seeing the sun is shining bright. You see a ship, a new adventure coming upon you. You're seeing you got this treasure chest of jewels and happiness beside you. So yes, all right. So in the headspace, healthy self-esteem, right? So increasing my wealth is part of my willingness to grow, change, take risk, and be open to all aspects of my soul, right? And then it's hard. I have a hard time asking for a raise or trying to increase my income since I think it would be greedy. So I don't feel like that's where you're at. I feel like right here, you have a healthy self-esteem. So we have this card is a number 2, a 2 and an 8 is a number 10. So we have 3 10s up right now. We have a 6. So 36, a 3 and a 6 is a 9. So far I'm seeing that soul energy coming through, where you're realizing the value of who you are on a soul level. You realizing that you are worth something, and that you can open yourself up to risks. You can open yourself to all aspects of who you are on a mental level, on an emotional level, and on a spiritual level. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some cards for your headspace and get more clarity where you're at this week, Sagittarius, in the headspace. Page of Fire. So look at the background, look at that planet in the background. So I feel like there's a couple of planets that is affecting your energy this week. That Page of Fire energy is having that spark of curiosity within yourself, to be willing to grow, to be willing to open yourself up to changes, be willing to take that leap of faith. And then open up all aspects of your soul. I see that fire energy as the soul energy. So you're opening your soul up to learning something, to learn how to grow, learn how to change, learn how to possibly take risks and be curious, be in that fearless energy is what I feel, Sagittarius. And look at this, the Queen of Air. So the Queen of Air tells me that you could be thinking about somebody who perhaps maybe cut you with their words, maybe wasn't so open with their words. And I feel like this could be that mother figure that was unable to show you love, was unable to show you emotions. I also feel too that could be somebody you're thinking about, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That could be very well your own energy too, Sagittarius, depending on where the planets are placed in your chart. But the Queen of Air tells me that this is the Aquarius energy. This is that Aquarius energy where all the planets are lined up in Aquarius. Because look at all these planets showing up. All these planets are lined up in an air sign, the Aquarius. So I feel like this week, this is the wisdom that you're gaining that is helping you to grow, helping you to change, that is igniting that spark of curiosity within you. And then we have, the Temperance card, Sagittarius. So there you are, coming out as yourself. So there you are, healing that sadness, raising your self-esteem, opening yourself up to balance, opening yourself up to change, learning how to balance out your mental body and your emotional body so that you can take the risks that you're being guided to take right here. The planets have a lot to do with something that's going on in your life this week, Sagittarius. We have the angel of the divine timing. So you have the angel of time showing up, and I feel like Spirit is telling you it is time. It is time to open yourself up to the changes that you need to make. The storm is behind you now, Sagittarius. It's okay. You have let that go. You've raised your self-esteem. You realize the value of who you are. You realize the value of your energy. You only want positive people around you. So now, in the headspace, you are more curious about, I feel like, the knowledge of growth. I feel growth coming through. And I feel like that patience card is, you're patient. You're a very patient person, Sagittarius. And time just has a habit of slipping away. I feel too, Spirit's telling you, Sagittarius, it is time now to grow. It is time to change. It's time. Spirit's telling you, hello, knocking on your door, Sagittarius. It's time to make these changes. It's time to become balanced. It's time to, divine timing is upon you. So let's see where your heart is, Sagittarius. All right, so cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person has experience and value, right? So in your heart space, you're understanding that every person along your journey had a value to that experience with that person. Your heart is finally understanding that. And then individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. So you are definitely a unique person, Sagittarius. And you leave your unique stamp on everything you do, everybody you are around. And that is also an experience for you as well. So let's go ahead and pull some clarification for you, Sagittarius. Clarification for Sagittarius. For their heart space. Yeah, look, that Ace of Wands. There's that spark coming through again. We already had the Ace of Wands come through. The Page of Wands, actually. But that's that spark. See that spark within your heart space now? That spark of wanting, going through that change, right? Going through that change and understanding that everything and everybody had a value on your journey, and how you leave this unique stamp on everybody you come across. Like, you are a special kind of person. You're very unique. And then we have the Three of Wands, awaiting results. So the Three of Wands tells me that there's something being sparked within your heart space. And I feel like there is something manifesting, and I feel like you are waiting right here. Patience. You are waiting for the right time, I feel, to make your move, is what I feel. You're waiting for the right time. Because you've did the work. You've healed your self-esteem. You've evolved. You've walked away. So you are waiting for the right time, since the storm has passed, to make your move. Right? The Ten of Swords. There's that pain. So there it is. You're waiting for, what I feel is you are waiting for in your heart space. You're waiting to, I feel like you're waiting for some sort of a nudge from your spirit team. But I know that you are understanding that this storm warning was a very painful ending that you had to go through, is what I feel. In your heart is, it's leaving that unique stamp of love in your heart space. It's making you individualize that spark. And you're awaiting the right time to move forward, to possibly even communicate something. But divine timing is at work in your love life here. Divine timing, look at this. Waiting results, patience. So you're patiently waiting for the right time, I feel, to grow, to make this change that your heart so desires. Right here, your heart desires it, your head desires it. So that's exactly what you're doing. You're waiting for the right time to take that leap of faith, to take that risk, to make that change in your heart space. So what are some arrows? What is Cupid shooting into your heart this week for Valentine's Day? What does that energy look like? What kind of love is Cupid shooting into your heart space? So we have leather and lust bound. So I feel like Cupid's shooting a little bit of lust into your heart, making you, you know, want to be a little bit dominatrix, sort of, you know, maybe crack out that whip. Yeah, in the spotlight. Your heart is being put in the spotlight, right? Your heart is being put in a spotlight. Cupid's putting it there. Look at that gamble. We already had a card about taking a risk. All right, so right here, take risks. So your heart is being put in a spotlight this week. Are you going to take the risk, or are you looking at it as too much as a gamble? Look at this, hitched, right? Are you going to take the risk and get hitched, is what I feel, Sagittarius, or make a specific commitment, right? Or are you going to stay in this little fish tank with all these other fishies and just keep swimming, is what I feel. Your heart is being put in a spotlight. So Cupid's telling you what you desire, what you lust after. You have to take that leap of faith. You have to take that risk. Your heart is being brought to attention. How do you feel? Are you feeling like it'd be worth the risk, the gamble, to commit, or are you looking at it as a risk, too much of a gamble, and just rather stay as one of them fishes still in a sea, still looking for something else? So that's what I feel is going on as far as Cupid shooting that arrow of love at you. So let's go ahead and see, where are you at spiritually? Where are you at spiritually? Where are you at spiritually, Sagittarius? Spirit of possession, incubus, succubus, and sexual obsession. So here you are, lust bound and sexual obsession. So you could be really desiring somebody. Spirit of the fog, unclear, confusion, and shadiness. So I feel like you're very unclear about maybe what you want. And then Grim Reaper, death, ending, and winter. All right, so we have the Grim Reaper coming in, helping you to end that confused energy about what you desire with that sexual obsession. Right? The sexual obsession for always looking for another fish swimming around in the sea. Always taking that risk and leaving your options open. So sexual obsession for Sagittarius. Let's clarify that. So we have your hard work is determination is creating a blessed foundation for the future. 444. So you've been working really hard with letting go of this possessive energy within you. Again, I feel like you were unable to express feelings, and the only way you could express it is through the physicalness, the sexual energy. So Spirit of the Fog, look at that, 888. New opportunities and abundance are coming your way, Sagittarius. So you're unclear It's keeping you unclear about there's new opportunities, a new chance, a new opportunity to have something new. So your hard work of overcoming this energy of having this obsession, this addiction, perhaps even Sagittarius, of just trying to fill a void with sex, is that was causing you a state of confusion, is now coming to an ending. So that is bringing you a new opportunity. Spirit of the Grim Reaper, right? With the Queen of Hearts on here, but cards in Fate. It's bringing you a fated energy with somebody that will be loving to you, somebody that will be positive for you. So that's what I see. So let's go ahead and pull some Romance Angel Oracle cards and see what advice that the Romance Angels have for you, Sagittarius. What advice do the Romance Angels have for you, Sagittarius? Past life relationship. So you've had a past life relationship with somebody. Reconciliation. Someone from your past, once it is returning into your life, so you could be reconciling with the relationship that you've had a past life relationship with. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So I feel like you guys are already in separation is what I feel. And I feel like this week there's a nudge deep in your soul that maybe it's time to reconcile with a specific somebody to bridge that gap, because it's a fated time to put an ending to that past energy. And then we have past life relationship. So, you know, you've had a past life relationship with this person that you want to reconcile with. And that's why Spirit is trying to guide you to that. That's that new adventure, that new ship that you see coming in on that Eight of Cups card. That's that reconciliation, I feel. Because you've raised your self-esteem. You realize the value of who you are. You put an ending to that low self-esteem, that unclear, fogged, confusing energy. So a message from your spirit, message from Spirit. All right, so yeah, look at that. A mother's love, and I felt that for you. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that the special bond of love can never be broken. So I did feel like it was a mother's energy. They kind of, like, she was afraid to love you. She didn't know how to love you. She didn't love you. She never loved you. As a matter of fact, when she found out she was pregnant for you, she was very sad. I feel, and it kind of, like, that's why from the time you were born, she shoved you to the curb. Like, she turned her back on you, basically. So separating, it's like you had this separation anxiety from, like, not being able to have this love, not being able to feel this mother's love for you. And it caused you to, like, it caused you to not feel the value of who you were, Sagittarius. So this week I see you fixing that. So let's go ahead and pull a spirit animal card for you, Sagittarius. A spirit animal card for Sagittarius. Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery, right? So you get the Bobcat spirit coming in, a number 8. So there's that new opportunity. We already had 8s come through right here. So there is a new opportunity being presented to you this week, Sagittarius. And the Bobcat's coming in to tell you life is a mystery. Sometimes you just don't know how things are going to work out. So I feel like there is something that's going to perhaps catch you off guard, and it's going to awaken you to something. So the Bobcat moves furtive, so I don't know how to pronounce that, furtively and mysteriously. And when a bobcat spirit appears to you, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood through the power of intellect. Trying to figure things out, find logical explanations, or predict what will happen based on reason and facts will not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. Bobcat asks you, Sagittarius, to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip off into focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. Bobcat Spirit Bobcat Spirit helps you know intimately the pulse of the divine in the world. Trust in the wisdom and the revelations that come to you, yet know that understanding may not come as you would like it to. What you experience through your heart and intuition comes to you as the voice of your inner knowing will guide you. Know as you accept the secrecy is woven into the fabric of existence. No matter what, the appearance of the bobcat spirit is a sign that you're being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellect or certainty. All right. So it's not a time to reveal your deepest, most cherished dreams to others, Sagittarius, but be quiet and gentle with yourself as truths begin to emerge into your awareness. So self-protection is called for, so is discerning, selective, and even secretive, revealing no more than is necessary. People have a way of imposing their opinions on you, so pay attention to whom you surround yourself with at this time. Be watchful and check your own motives as well as those of others as you keep your secrets to yourself for now, rather than expose them to those who may potentially misunderstand your intentions and may not be supportive. So let your logical mind rest as you start to perceive the energy of your environment. So be a stealthy and wise little bobcat spirit and keep your own counsel, and let yourself be a mystery yet to be revealed. All right, so that's why the bobcat spirit is coming through to you. All right, so let's pull a crystal spirit for a final message for you, Sagittarius. Crystal spirit for Sagittarius. All right, so we got two. So we got Moldavite, a number 35, which happens to be an 8. So you got another 8 coming through. So 8s are very significant to you. And the other card that popped out was Jade. And it is a 27, which is a 9. So if you take 8 and 9 and add together, it's a 17, which turns out to be an 8 anyway. So 8s are very significant to you this week, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and see what the Moldavite spirit is telling you. All right, transformation, rebirth through fire, initiation, and opening to new experiences, revitalization, and renewal. So there's new doors. It'll help you to see the new doors that are opening around you, that new opportunities. Moldavite is a green tektite thought to have been formed when a meteorite crashed in Czech Republic approximately 14.8 million years ago. It is a crystal heralding massive transformation on all levels. This is not a stone to play with or take lightly, and it's definitely not recommended for those unwilling to step out of their comfort zone. Once we engage with Moldavite, we need to buckle up because things are going to get interesting. All right, so that is awesome for you, Sagittarius. So grab yourself a piece of Moldavite. It's going to be a little pricey because it's rare. I mean, you can get it, but it's still pricey because of the intensity of it. So, Jade, treasures within, a consciousness of abundance, recognizing that you are more than enough, right? So that jade will help you to raise your self-esteem, realize that you are more than enough, to see the true treasure of yourself. For thousands of years, jade has been prized in countries around the world. It teaches us to embrace and enjoy life on all levels. Green jade is traditionally a stone of abundance. Meditate with this crystal, focus on a sense of gratitude for all your abundance, and it will multiply tenfold. All right, so don't underestimate yourself, okay? Don't. And things are going to be revealed to you. So make sure you open up your mind and your imagination to what is being revealed to you this week, Sagittarius. So thank you very much for watching this video. Blessed be